Looks like part 2 has finally been confirmed. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are discussing the newly released teaser for the part 2 LRs for the Global Dokkan Campaign 2025, discussing what it means for the upcoming reveal tomorrow and what it means for the release and on the beginning of part 2, which, as we talked about before, is coming up on the 24th. So let's start by actually taking a look at the teaser here. So we're going to pause the lo-fi in the background here, and we'll give you a minute to adjust your headphones. We're actually going to take a look at this short little 30-second clip here. Okay, so everybody's wishes from the part 1, where they gave us a chance to wish for all of like the stones and orbs or one of the free items. And there it is. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they're actually doing it. The black smoke. Alrighty, so a couple things here to discuss with this reveal. Number one, the upcoming celebration here at 1900 PST on the 20th. So that is roughly 18 hours from the release of this video. We will have the first of the major trailers for the part 2. Now, because they haven't really done anything else, they haven't talked about it, a live stream coming up, and part 2 is to begin on the 24th. I doubt there's going to be another stream by this for this. So tonight at the 20th at 1900 PST, we will have the full reveals of this of the LRs. That is arts, kits, animations, the whole 9 yards, along with some stuff that should be tagging along with them with their reveal. So really, I mean, no surprises here, to be completely honest. I think everybody should have seen it coming. I mean, I told you guys right away. We just did a video yesterday about the likelihood of a standalone variant of Gogeta, right? Nobody should be surprised that we saw the Black Smoke and the Black Star Dragon Balls initiating, right, the start of the Shadow Dragon Saga. So we knew DFE Omega Shenron was coming, and then now it has been officially confirmed. So remember, Omega is going to be the DFE in this one, and Gogeta, or Tag Force, if that's what it ends up being, will be the Carnival. So what does that mean for us? Well, that means quite a few things. Number one, right, for one of them, for the Gogeta specifically, right, that means he's going to have a singular lead, and there isn't much you can do in terms of lead for a for the Carnival, right, because it has to be one singular lead for 220. They don't seem to be wanting to do double leads for 220s yet, so probably going to be something silly like GC Heroes or Final Trump Card, or, I mean, worst case scenario, something like Fused Fighters, right? I mean, we got plenty of Fused Fighters lead. We don't need a 220 for them, but could be something like that, right? Regardless of what it is, I do think we're going to have some good announcements next to them, right? If it follows like part 1, right, they'll not only reveal a bunch of events, they'll reveal probably some easy A's or super easy A's. And I know the one that almost everybody is anticipating is this guy right here, the Peerless Super Power Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? He is at the top of everybody's list for Easy A this celebration. He is also the why I think it's very likely that we get a tag unit for the 4s and for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, as opposed to standalone Gogeta, although standalone Gogeta will be really nice. Him Easy A leads me to believe that there probably will he will probably be he will probably be tagged, but we'll see. Regardless, I think he should be announced within this time frame. But of course, right, they might want to save him for secret for later. So knowing that the DFE is a GT bosses, it's possible they could announce the LR EZA for the Super 17 during this time. Another option is possibly announcing the Super EZA for the STR Omega, or even for the STR Goku and AGL Vegeta the Year 2 units. So it's likely they could announce the EZA for both of these guys. I do think it's it might still be a little too soon for the 120 leads, but I mean, there is really not much other options for a GT Celebration Part 2 in terms of Super EZA. So if they're going to do it, they got to go with these guys. Now, one thing to note, right, from Part 1 of the campaign, y'all know that they gave temporary buffs to certain units, such as the Int LR Rose and the Tech Vegito Blue. We'll probably see the same thing this celebration as well. There aren't too many options we can go with here, but right, the Year 4s, they could give them a temporary boost for, and they did have a temporary boost, so it's possible to just give it to them again, same exact one, but upped relative to content now, just like Rose was. So could see an announcement of an improvement for these guys. If not them, then maybe Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku. Probably not very likely, but he is standalone. He has no counterparts, so they wouldn't have to do 2 if they did them on the super side of things. So definitely could be potentially worth it there. It's also possible, right, someone like Fizz Omega, right? There aren't too many options for GT bosses on that side of things, but like Fizz Omega could get a temporary buff. It would have to be a lot in order to match the LR counterparts, but could still be pretty good, right? There's really no other LRs, summonable LRs, that could receive a buff, unless they decide to go with Omega, but that seems unlikely considering how new he is. So that is pretty much what I would expect to see. Also, of course, you know, live stream stones, all that stuff is going to come in during this. If it's a full 1 hour live stream, it might just be a quick 30-minute one where they show off everything. They don't seem to have announced any stream, so it could be one of those scenarios there, which do happen from time to time. But I would definitely expect the LR arts, the animations, the kits, all of that good stuff to drop later tonight when they reveal at 7:20 1900 PST. So guys, that's it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know what do you expect to see out of this reveal. Do you expect to see simple things like just all they go is art, animations, kits, and leave the rest for some other time and let us just find out when part 2 starts? Or do you think they're going to make a big deal about this? And what else would you expect to see if they do that? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.